Russia is gearing up for a more intense phase of the war in Ukraine. Its military announced the test launch of a new missile that U.S. defense officials say is newer and larger than previous ones. This as the White House is soon expected to approve yet another massive round of military aid to Ukraine. ABC's Justin Finch is following developments from Washington.
Russia's defense ministry releasing new video Wednesday claiming to show an airstrike on Ukrainian facilities. ABC News has not independently verified that claim. Ukrainian forces in hard-hit Mariupol fear losing control of the city in just days.
Так, всі хлопці в Маріуполі.
Ukraine's President Zelensky saying his troops defending the Mariupol steelworks while allegedly sheltering about 1,000 civilians won't surrender.
The receding Russian tide from Bucha revealed what was left in its wake in terms of death, destruction, atrocities. We can only anticipate that this tide also at some point recedes from Mariupol. We're going to see far worse.
In Washington, the White House is working on providing hundreds of millions more in military aid for Ukraine. If approved, the new aid would come on top of the $800 million aid package the president signed off on just last week, which included 18 howitzer artillery systems, 11 Mi-17 helicopters, and 200 M113 personnel carriers. In all, the U.S. has already committed more than $2.5 billion in aid to Ukraine's military since the war started. To bolster Ukraine's efforts, the U.S. and other nations have already given nearly 70,000 anti-tank weapons to Ukraine, as well as roughly 30,000 shoulder-fired anti-aircraft missiles. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.